welcome back to the Dream League, the B stream, the better stream. Although not in viewers, because the other guys have all the viewers apparently. I'm Bruno, with me it's Lumi, and we're watching the Europe East, what do you call it? Region, sorry.
Yes.
So you just watched, if you watch it, virtus.pro versus xGame.kz. That's the first game of 3. A lot of people are asking me, what is this? Like, what is this 3 best of 1s instead of a best of 3? You should ask Hellspawn. But if you don't want to ask Hellspawn, essentially what it means is that you have to play the 3 games. Each game is worth 1 point. So if you love the 3 games, it's 0 points for you and 3 points for the opponent. If you win the 3 games, you get 3 points. And if you win 2-1, you get 2 points and the opponent gets 1.
It's a point system.
It's a point system.
The more games you win, the better.
Yeah, and why is it 3 best of 1s? It's just to make it more fair, because everyone will have played 9 games by the end of this. It's really hard to focus on these classes, but I'm getting the hang of it.
You know what the last time I wore sunglasses next to you was?
Actually, I think I remember that.
Yeah. It was when Mom Spaghetti happened.
Mom Spaghetti, yeah. I remember that. That was when we started the BTS moments. It's funny that the BTS yeah, please.
It's actually just a Lumi Bruno moment.
Yeah, exactly, right. And like then they started doing their thing as well, and they just became. And now it's just clips.
Yeah.
Of, I guess they don't have any funny moments anymore. But I actually really admire BTS. I'm growing my hair because I want to be like one of them.
Who?
Well, the one that has hair.
Hell.
But no, I just I couldn't find time to cut my hair. It's very terrible right now. Now we're waiting a little bit for the teams. The match is scheduled to start at 20, and right now it's 7:54.
Yeah.
We'll give a little recap of what's happening on the other stream in case you're watching us and not them. It was actually Empire taking the first game versus virtus.pro Polar with the aid of a very big Magnus.
And LC also won that game.
And LC also won that game, and it was Dire winning that game.
Actually, was it LC?
I think there was.
No. LC lost the game. It was a Void, Weaver, Magnus triple core.
You're right.
With Skyraf and Wisp on support.
You're right. So yeah, Empire is taking game 1. virtus.pro is taking game 1. The losers are virtus.pro, Polar, and xGame.kz. But there's 2 more games for each of those pairs, and we'll see what happens in the next one. Now, talking about a little bit about not the game, but just like the fact that both teams, the Dire won.
Okay.
What do you think?
Dire OP.
Well, that's kind of the question, right? Is the Dire advantage gone because of the new Roshan? Do you think there's one off lane that's better than the other? I kind of like the off lane for the Dire, because if you kind of stand aggressively, you can still see the jungle from the holes from there. And off lane actually has something cool as well. That is kind of a double-edged sword, which is the fact that you have one extra escape route if they're ganking you from behind, like normally a Chen or an Enchantress would do. But at the same time, that means there's a new route where they can gank you from. So, what do you think?
Shout out to a blog called Dota Metric, real fast.
Yep.
They actually,
I love this. I love that.
They actually wrote an article on this very topic, and the argument that they had is, yes, Dire is still slightly edged, at least statistically, and there.
So what?
Statistically.
Okay.
English is hard. But the reason they gave was, yes, sure that the Roshan advantage is still smaller because the Roshan pit got changed, but the games are longer overall, and it's still a Dire side thing. So Dire still has that edge. In terms of lanes, I actually like the lanes quite a bit on Radiant Safe Lane now.
Right.
Because as a support, you could weave into the trees, weave in and out into trees, and just like poke harass very easily. Also,
Empire won game 1, by the way.
I know, we're watching you.
We already gave feedback on Empire winning game 1. But yeah, the Radiant top lane is also very good, obviously for the off lane because you could pull and stuff like that. I think Radiant lanes are better, and the new patch hasn't changed too much about it.
Right.
The big change for me in the 6.82 patch is that when you're pushing the Radiant tier 1 tower, is very dangerous. Because the mid could loop around and come out of the trees.
The Radiant tier 1 what tower?
Bottom. Safe lane.
Yeah.
Because the trees, you could, as a mid, you could just TP to tier 2, walk behind the tree and come out. But apart from that,
Yeah, but at the same time, the other thing I like about being Radiant right now is that you can push the bottom tier 1 Dire, and when you push and you kill that tower, suddenly Dire has no more Roshan control.
Okay.
Not as great.
You sure?
I mean, it used to be that before with the old Roshan, You lose your mid tower, you still have the bottom tower to go into Roshan fast.
Would you say the bottom tier 1 for Radiant is also the most important tower for for Roshan now? Or is it more like
No, it's more.
mid?
I think it's more 50-50 between mid. Like you are pretty much the same distance. Top tier 1 Radiant tower is still trash.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest problem with the towers in this game is like that tower is completely useless. And this accentuated that fact because offlane tier 1 Dire, before in the old Roshan, it was like, okay, it's kind of close to Roshan. So it's like a backup plan if you lose the mid tower.
Right.
Right now it's actually really important because that's the Roshan tower. Offlane Radiant, the tower is useless. It really
Alright.
is.
Here's 2 proposed change.
Yes.
I'm not sure if even it's a problem that needs to be changed. or
Move Roshan
acknowledged.
to the secret shop Radiant.
Yeah, or no. You know how like
Who's
there's one on.
Can't see anything.
Imagine the upper left side and the lower bottom right side.
Right.
Just have 2 Roshan pits there. And each Roshan spawn is random.
Oh, random.
Random.
We just remove randomness from.
I mean, Dota has random Roshan spawning, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Let's jump in the game. The draft is happening, but I
Well,
feel
the draft is about to happen.
about to happen. But we can keep talking about this topic
You're saying that randomly spawning Roshans
on the 2 pits. There's 2 Roshan
on the
pits.
2
now.
Roshan. I have this great idea. This is
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
2 Roshans spawn and they're linked. Like remember the old 1 ability with the laundry?
Oh, they have 2 health.
They have the same health.
So where would the Aegis spawn?
Last hitter.
It's so dumb.
So you go.
So you're saying there's 2 teams doing different Roshans that happen?
Exactly. So you're both killing Roshan, and the one that gets the Aegis
Okay.
gets it. Or no, better. The one that gets the last hit doesn't get the Aegis.
That's so dumb. Here's as we have more picks, but I'll talk about it later. Here's a more proper approach.
Sure.
What if you put more gold?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Scriff, if you're listening to this, if you leave the draft like with the top left button and you come again, you get the nice thingy. So you do that, and see, now you get all the nice things.
Dire's big.
It's done. It's done. Now you have all the things. Yeah, that's a great fix I learned at the Valve offices. Why it works, I don't know.
Okay, so which one you said the tier 1 towers on the top lane is the least important one?
The least important tower of the game is
Yeah. What if you gave 200 extra gold bounties on those towers?
That seems
It
so
becomes more of an objective.
sounds so arbitrary.
Not the 200 one, but just the idea of making a least important tower worth more gold. To make it not as less important.
I'm not
saying?
sure. Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels like a very artificial way of.
It's like that's a
Yeah.
very Riot way of fixing things.
It's just like, oh no, this tower was worth more.
10
Why? It's made
seconds
of
to go.
gold. Who knew? Made of gold, or actually of earth,
5
wind, and
seconds.
fire, is a brewmaster. The brewmaster
Oh my god, that was so bad. Brewmaster was, to me, the most important hero in
in TF4,
in ESL,
in ESL. Okay.
in the most recent tournament.
Yeah.
And they play it very differently now. They being all the teams that use Brewmaster. It used to be that you get Blink, you get Arcane, not in that order. You get Arcane first, and then you get Blink, and then you just go for Aghanims, no questions
Right,
asked. But now, recently, we see more of a trend of Vlads as well as AC as
Yep.
a follow-up. Brewmaster being used mostly as a AoE crowd control, but because of those 2 auras, you actually contribute a ton of damage like an Acceptor would, but more on the physical side. And honestly, I think that is probably the best way to play him now, given the fact that there's a lot of cores.
I think that is a huge change right now because the Brewmaster is one of those heroes that kind of washes off in the late
Yes.
game if you go the Aghanims route. Right now, it's just like he will never be a great right
10
hitter. I
seconds
mean, he
to
can
go.
crit.
Yeah, sure.
It's nice, but he's not going to win a 1v1 against any other hard
5
carry.
seconds.
But he's kind of tanky. He's hard to deal with, and especially he can pop the ultimate to get at least 5 extra seconds of him being alive and sharing those auras with the team.
I mean, yeah, he's already such a so good anti-carry
Yeah.
with Tornado, Drunken Haze, but now giving 10 armor to everybody on your team is just absolutely insane. So we'll see if xGame.kz is going to be using that build. They're going to run it back with Stallcat on the Batrider, which I think he
10
played it really well.
seconds to
He
go.
found the key initiation last game and did okay in the laning
5
stage.
seconds.
Yeah, and even though they drafted the Batrider into the Razor, which we talked about how it's sort of problematic, they disband the Legion Commander and the Center, which I think are 2 key bans against the Batrider because these 2 guys can jump and counter initiate so easily right now.
Yeah, not only that, these two are very, very tanky, and they also have very good disengage spells for them for their allies. Press the attack in terms of debuffing a stun, and obviously with Stampede just running somebody out there for virtus.pro, and that's a problem. If you're looking at the Dire lineup right now, they have a ton of control, but they don't have any damage. So when you are grabbing something with the bat lasso, you better make sure that you get the kill. And having heroes like LC as well, Centaur staying around is not the way to go. So good targeted bans, but they need to pick up some burst damage dealers for their last
You
three
mean
picks.
xGame.kz?
xGame.kz.
Okay, here's the interesting thing. You have two of your three cores. I mean, there has to be a third core.
Yes.
You can't pick a Dark Seer here or an utility hero because you have the Bat Rider and Brewmaster, which are both pretty good at that. And virtus.pro is very cleverly banning all the heroes that can get into late game and be very scary.
Like a lot of
Naga,
damage, right?
You don't have the Anti-Mage, you don't have the Spectre, and xGame.kz itself banned the Void and the Terrorblade.
Yep.
They don't have many options for a super late game carry. The PA is still there. The thing is, they need burst, and they also need some strong carry going into the late game.
I mean, the burst could come from support, and that's what they start with AA burst, which is not bad. Maybe Sanking as a secondary support.
Yeah, I was going to say, but at the same time, by just picking one single physical damage dealer, that guy is going to encounter himself with a Razor, with a Doom.
Yep.
I don't know, I feel like xGame.kz kind of drafted themselves into a corner by getting all the utility heroes first. virtus.pro is like, okay, now we just like, if you want to do what you want to do, you're finding yourself against a very uphill battle because you have to run around the Razor and the Doom.
Yeah, which is hard because you're playing essentially 4-core, right? And the Doom's going to just doom you.
Yeah, and if you don't and you just like go, okay, I have the Brewmaster Bat Rider, let's play kind of a tempo kind of lineup where we get something that can fight 15 minutes into the game, then virtus.pro will be like, okay, we don't care because the Doom is going to farm, the Razor is going to farm, we're going to stall the game, and late into the game, your heroes will not matter.
I think there's two ways to go about the problem. The problem being that you have basically 4 supports and 1 core. One way to do it is to make sure that that 1 core gets so farmed that he's going to survive the Doom, and he's going to just wreck everybody after the Doom. The second way
he has to survive the Doom and the Razor Link, and he's going to be the Weaver. I don't know, I don't like this.
Well, I think they're going for more lane control, right? Because if you run AA Weaver as an offensive tri-lane, whatever the last pick is as offensive tri-lane, that lane could kill quite a bit. Let's not forget that even
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, you could dodge.
I think you dodge.
The other way the other thing not to forget is that Chilling Touch is going to provide everybody a ton more physical damage in the fight.
Not magical damage.
Reserve time.
It is magical, right?
Chilling Touch is magical damage.
Yeah, it's magical. But from physical hits.
right click.
From physical hits.
Yeah.
So I think xGame.kz looks like they're pretty weak in terms of right click, but they're actually decent. They're okay.
It evens out when they get that Chilling Touch on.
And Weaver's probably one of the best heroes to not get linked by Razor. Even if you get linked, you just easily break it by running away. The problem for me is you're picking Weaver into 2 of the game's most disruptive silences.
Kyreth Mage and Doom,
So, I don't know. It feels like they need to pick like Abaddon to just protect the Weaver. But if you run Abaddon, AA, Weaver, offensive tri-lane, like you just kill anything and everything.
I mean, you're going to die, and I think Abaddon is the right pick here. I think Abaddon is a really good pick because Brewmaster and Bat Rider, they can hold their own against all of these heroes. I mean, some of them are going to have easier lanes than others. Maybe the Bat Rider will be zoned out, but he will not care as much. That Weaver has to survive, and it feels like that Terrorblade from game 1. You are putting everything into Mantis, and you have to make sure that Mantis gets big or goes home. Didn't work for them. They put him solo in the lane, they went offensive tri-lane, and virtus.pro was like, okay, your offensive tri-lane will get some kills, but that Terrorblade will not get anything. Will the Weaver be able to get anything right now?
Reserve time.
We'll see. Against a Skywrath Mage and an Earthshaker and something else, probably a Razor. I don't think so.
Yeah, the difference is xGame.kz was on the defensive last time, so Mantis never had a
10
shot.
seconds to go.
I think
No, they were not. I mean, they had Mantis in the safe lane.
Yeah. I'm saying xGame.kz should run offensive this time.
But they did run offensive.
The last game was virtus.pro that ran offensive tri-lane. with BZZ on the Razor.
Wasn't Terrorblade on the safe lane Radiant?
Yeah.
And he was alone. And then they moved the support.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
This game, Mantis, Weaver.
Mantis should have support around him.
Yes. And he should kill everybody this game.
Yeah. And he should go into
10
defense.
seconds to go.
Cool. And we have a
Everyone
Sanking.
agree.
And actually, this is pretty devastating as well. Sanking AA, Weaver, they can find kills.
So Sand King is going to give you much more burst damage when it comes to getting kills.
Which
but,
is what you wanted.
a lot less protection for the Weaver. Which, again, when you're playing 4 core protecting the Weaver, I feel like Abaddon's a little bit better. But, you know.
Yeah.
Just,
Unfortunately, right now, the Slark can finally stop the Weaver from going away with Shikuchi. Remember, for the longest time, if you were on at
What's with all this
522, you could break the pounds.
Really?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
it was really bad.
Yeah.
It's not anymore. So that Slark is going to hard counter that Weaver if he can get the pounds going because...
Well, he could
Rage-
still time lapse.
I'll take that. Time lapse for a pounds,
Yeah.
value right there.
10 seconds.
I think the reason that Sand King was picked is to give a nod to the Razor. Or sorry, give a nod to,
To
the,
the-
Slark.
Yeah.
You have to have some suns against the Slark.
Yep.
Oh, this
Better
Slark
get ready.
item is really cool. He has this like shark head going on.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
He looks like a shark.
He's a tiny shark. I love him.
That's cool.
What's the... Why don't I have... Damn. Okay, I found it. Found the button that Scriff was pressing. Looks pretty awesome.
All right, so in any case,
Do you want to introduce the players?
yeah, sure. We have Equal playing the support Sand King, Stallcat playing the Bat Rider once again, Mantis on that Weaver, Whatthefucka on the Brewmaster with Boots first, and Reeves playing the support. Looks
on
like
the
we're going to
side-
see a first blood. Jotham's going to get burned.
Oh no! Jotum! Boom.
Who's crying over spilled
Reeves
nice.
gets the first blood. Probably the least important first blood. And how much gold did they get out of that? Probably like nothing.
Yeah, well, it was 359 gold for the first
30
blood,
seconds to go.
but everyone else got around 70 gold, I'd say.
70, no.
No, less, 50.
Well, I'm looking at Sand King. He's got 14 gold.
40 gold, yeah, that's it, that's 14 gold, yeah.
So I think he just got 14 gold. All right, first blood confirmed. AoE experience means nothing.
25 experience for everyone, by the way.
Less than a bounty.
Less than a
rune.
creep,
Less than a bounty rune.
less than a bounty room. Wow, that
But
is
they're
sad.
actually running a defensive throwing.
Yeah, and Yol is trying to zone them out from the rune. Yol gets the bounty rune, and now Yol is the most experienced person in this game until the creeps come out.
Radiant on one
Mantis
side,
gets the
on the other.
illusion rune, which is the best rune you can get at level 1 for range heroes, I think.
Yeah, sure.
So it's gonna just like be a little bit annoying with those illusions, and try to get the farm on the defensive, as you said before. Equal is gonna probably try to stack as much as possible and then clear and get something going on.
Yep, that's the reason why I think they didn't go offensive.
Yeah.
So they're sacrificing a lot of their killing potential,
But they're giving some farm to the Sun King,
Sand King,
as
which
well as
they definitely need that for the mid game. Meanwhile, it looks like we're gonna have a wraparound in the middle here. Jotham does have that fissure. Don't think they could really even get a kill, even if they get a fissure,
Nah.
because he has boots. He'll be able to walk away. Considering God, normally you do go.
Okay, he's playing kind of aggressive. Now if you get this,
Okay,
this is a kill. This is a kill.
No, he's.
Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah, he can
Ah.
walk away, and he could salve here. He doesn't have a salve. Never mind.
Jesus.
But still, good harass. G just
harass.
won the lane now.
Yep. And
Dyer's mid
what a
tower
fucker.
could use a
He's
little
very, very far away. He actually buys 2 TPs and gonna suicide.
Yeah,
I think that's the best play.
smart play.
Yeah. Now you TP, you go back. I mean, you still lose gold, but it was a gold that you would have spent in a clarity, in a salve anyways.
Yeah,
So
would have
it's
spent
fast.
that go dying actually.
Yeah. So again, zoned out, minus 21 damage. You're not gonna hit anything with only 36 damage. And as you see, he's trying to last hit, he's not making anything. In the bottom lane, Slark is doing whatever he wants. Stallcat cannot even get close because the aggressive potential of that Skywrath mage is so good.
Yeah,
And whenever he will get close, he's just gonna get zoned out.
2 TI qualifiers ago, I think you guys actually broadcast that. It was the beginnings of a Slark counter
Yeah.
a bat, and
Yeah.
we're seeing here again.
Absolute legends did that.
Yeah, meanwhile, top lane here's the door. Might be a little bit trouble here.
Nah, he's not. I mean, he has 1 armor, which kind of sucks. But, Scorcher is pretty good spell. The stun there. Nothing gets accomplished. Airshaker gets double damage. And, Equal will have to go back to farming
Ooh,
the...
Yo might be dead here. He takes a bounty rune. Looks like they're not going to give chase.
No, he's fine.
I think with a couple of stacks, they could have chased up the hill for a clap, but unfortunately Brewmaster didn't have the mana for the clap. So, so very different from game 1 from what we saw. Again, not a series, but 3 best of 1. But very different is that there's just not much action. Kind of people trading farm, and I think that's mostly because of the lineup that we have xGame.kz having. They really need the Blink Daggers, both on Bat and the Brewmaster, before anything could even happen.
But I think it's kind of like we expected. Weaver is secure and he's getting the farm that he's going to get. Slark and Razor are winning their respective lanes. And the Bat Rider and the Doom are not getting much because they're left out in the offlane. But even though they're not getting much in terms of gold, they're still getting experience. There's a level 3 Seedoy, and Stalker is level 3 as well. And they're doing fine right now.
Okay, I got a quick question to ask you. Very
I have a
important
quick
thing.
answer.
Yeah. If you look at the Radiant Courier, just
Yes.
select it.
Yes.
It's in the base right now.
It's a flying doggy.
It's a flying. That's a BTS Courier, right?
I think it's a summit one, yeah.
Yeah. Why does it have a Russian name?
Because you can change the name of your courier.
Oh.
There's an item that buys that.
I see.
G is again harassing. What a fucker. What a fucker must be so annoyed right now.
I'm very curious what the name is now. I can't read Russian, so.
I can speak Russian as proved by the video that we showed today,
Yes.
but I cannot read it, unfortunately.
Well, bummer.
Yeah, bummer. I was actually, there were a couple of Russian guys and one Ukrainian guy in the house this weekend. And they were singing the Pistoletov song. Do you know the pirate song from Pistoletov?
No.
It's a great YouTube video, you have to watch it.
Okay.
But watch it on YouTube. If you find it somewhere else, it's a little bit less nice. Because one of the players has that as his trademark song. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Anyways, nothing's happening as we were mentioning before, but G is winning his lane. Slark is now 21 and 11, being the top farmer. And the Weaver is getting 21 farms, 21 last hits as well. The Bounty Rune is going to go to G, meaning he's going to get level 6, I think a little bit faster than the Brewmaster, but it doesn't matter because that level 6 doesn't guarantee him a kill unless he gets some faster boots.
Yeah, in the midst of nothing's happening in the dire jungle as well. You would expect the Sand King to be stacking. He's trying. Unfortunately,
He's pulling.
There's a Sentry Ward that's blocking the big stack on the right. And, well, that's 3 minutes of no stack. There's a Mud Golem on the other camp.
But
so there's
that
just
rune is now gone.
sad faces all over the place for that Sand King. And then you ran a defensive dueling or defensive trialing to make sure that the Sand King gets some farm.
Yep.
And that is just not happening.
Starkat finds Yol, and even though he gets a little bit of harassment, he actually manages to burn his clarity. And Yol now is not feeling too healthy in terms of mana. He pops his
Fissure's going to come in. Great block against what the fuck are the links going on here.
It's not a great block.
It's a block.
It's a block.
It's a block.
Period. So now G pops the Bounty Rune, and he's going to bottle himself back to full health. He's level 6. He didn't skill ultimate at level 6. Do you agree with this?
For
Razor.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, your earlier levels of the Eye of Storm isn't that impressive. So might as well just max your link, max your.
Max your static link, max your plasma field. Oh, he's
might
getting
die
counter.
here. Do we have a
I
flame
think
break?
he did. That's a nice stun. That is a nice fissure. And now he wants to fight, but that was the a lot of damage he took.
Yep.
Doesn't want to risk it. So he's gonna probably wait for the courier to come and Bottle Crow. Oh no, the rune is coming in 10 seconds, so he's gonna go and guarantee himself that rune. While the Weaver, in the meantime, is still farming up top, and the Ancient Apparition is trying to be annoying. Will we see a kill
here?
I think it might be a kill.
The bugs are coming in.
Yeah, you dive. You dive this.
I don't know. Gemini attack?
Yeah.
Gemini attack?
Oh,
Magic stick?
nice.
He's gonna walk it off.
And Mantis now is in no man land.
Yeah, he
has to run away.
He actually just missed like maybe 1.5 to 2 waves of farm to go for that dive.
I mean, I would have taken that dive as well. But I'm not a pro player though. But I think it feels so tempting. You see him so low, and you know that a Gemini attack probably kills him.
Yeah.
He was really smart. He attacked the back. He got rid of it fast. And even though you lose some farm, well, he loses not only farm but experience as well. And he's still level 4. He's not getting that level 6 soon, which is something that Doom desperately needs.
So my problem with this game so far for xGame.kz is that
no one's killing anyone.
well, no one's killing anyone, but xGame is just getting out farm.
Yeah.
Like the Weaver is matching up the Razor's farm on the mid lane, but nobody's matching up Slark. And Slark, after he comes out and farm, you need like a Blink Dagger on either Bat or Sand King to get a kill on him.
Yep.
And neither of that is coming anytime soon. Equal's farming okay now.
Okay, but here's the thing about Slark. Slark will not keep farming forever.
No, he will come out and kill stuff.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because you don't want to get killed.
Yes.
But it will also open the lane for the Bat Riders. So the Bat Rider that's not getting much might be able to catch up, get a Blink Dagger, get something going on. I mean, he has 1,000 gold. Unless the Slug decides to go exactly for the Bat Rider, which I don't think she should.
He can.
He can, but they're more valuable targets.
Yeah. I mean, opening the lane for the Bat is fine, but if the Bat is staying in the lane to farm, as we see Slark on the bottom lane, just forcing out a TP on Stallcat. Yeah, Stallcat had to TP back to base. Mid lane Panda is just like tanking it up here.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, one more hit. He
what
had
a
to
fish.
force out a split. Nicely done. A defensive fissure should allow the Razor to get away. Is there mana for a
is it?
defensive fissure? There is none.
No, there is not. But the...
I don't think he's going to die here,
No,
though. Gee.
he's not because he's...
Well, I say that. Couple more hits. You know the Brewmaster's dead for sure.
Yeah,
right? He comes back.
Let's do
Yeah, he's just
But he
straight
can
up
stop.
dead.
No. Yeah. So close. The thing is, he was tanking damage with the Fire Panda, which is unfortunate what happens, but it took him so low that he was kind of suddenly had to go into evasive maneuvers. And without the Fire Panda, you just don't have the damage to kill anything.
Bad
Yeah.
shape.
Also, very different from game one is I feel like virtus.pro is just completely outplaying
Radiant's top tower's
xGame.kz this game. Like they're winning every single lane and they're winning it very, very
Oh,
hard.
the ultimate from Yol, really aggressive, trying to get Reeves. Reeves just walks it off. There was just a slow from concussive shot, and I think it was a level 1 concussive shot, which is not much of a slow.
And y'all correctly skilling Mystic Flare this game.
Ah, smart man.
An upgrade from what we saw from Eco last time.
But it doesn't even matter anymore anyways. And Razor going straight for the BKB, and I was talking before about not rushing BKB, but
I still think you rush BKB if you feel the need to do so. Bat
oh,
Rider.
Slark gets the kill on Bat Rider,
Yeah.
and you were right.
Last time you pounced him, forced a TP. This time, well, no TP, so get a kill on him.
Yeah, and Bat Rider now going to 960 gold. That is way too far away from the Blink Dagger that you normally see. If Bat Rider is playing healthy, you can get a dagger between the 9 and 11 minutes.
Generally 8.5, like if you play really well.
Well, yeah, but like under these circumstances where you're not getting any farm.
I think the first play we're going to see in this game is not from tanking, not from Bat, but from the Slark. Slark is nearing that 2200 mark where you pick up the blink, and once you do pick up the blink, you just see a support and you just kill.
Yodem Brat, please. Do you call him a brat?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's a Russian word. Means something else.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. But BCC, I don't know, like, in a game like this, don't you feel a little bit tempted to go for a Shadow Blade instead of a Blink Dagger?
You mean for the Slark?
For a Slag, yeah.
The temptation is I'm farming so well.
Yeah.
I just kill the Bat. Why not?
Why
kind of
not,
thing.
right? I mean, I don't really need a Blink Dagger because there's no Blink Dagger from the other side.
Yeah.
I will be able to escape anyways.
What's happening to Dyer's
I think
bottom tower.
as a much more reliable
nothing
initiation,
about dire
and the fact that his
structures
team
right now.
lacks initiation, you want the blink.
Stalker is gonna die again.
Yeah, Salka straight up dead. Are they actually going to kill BCC? That question.
No, he has
got-
ultimate.
Yeah,
He's
Shadow
fine.
Dance. He's going to just get out of
Just
there.
walks away.
He's got 27. You know.
Yeah. I think he's thinking about it. And that's a D9 on the tower.
Disown their bottom tower.
Not much gold for the rest of virtus.pro, but does it matter? Check the gold graph. 3.5 thousand gold,
Won't last much longer.
2k experience.
Yeah.
It's all going in virtus.pro favor, and it's not going down at all. And now they get a kill on the Sanking. Sorry, Square, for making you miss that just by asking you to press the buttons. But it's okay. The Sanking dead.
The Sand King was at Blink Dagger Gold almost before
Yeah.
he died.
Yeah.
The Bat Rider is like
Oh.
never getting a blink.
Will they pop the ultimate on what the fuck again?
Yeah.
No, they decide not to. And there's a plus 112 damage on Razor.
Yeah, VP is not doing any like extremely smart maneuver plays. They're not really doing excellent TP ganks. They're just like,
They're just getting ahead.
yeah, they're just getting small incremental advantage. They're winning every single lane by getting one kill here, one kill there. And they're not doing enough to shut down Sidoi. So virtus.pro's winning every single lane. So unless xGame.kz pull out something spectacular, they're just getting outfarmed.
Even
outplayed.
Sido finds that ward and gets that 50 extra gold as well for himself.
Yep.
The Doom is kind of the one that we haven't been talking about much.
He's also going for blink.
And he's going for a blink. Yeah, he is going for a blink. And I think that's actually really good because if you put a blink on the Doom, then you suddenly don't need a blink on everyone else.
Yep.
I mean, well, you kind of want it for the Earthshaker. But you don't have the Slark going for... The Slark bought something.
Shadowblade.
Yes.
So
Me happy.
the other thing about Shadowblade is that it is quite mana intensive as an item for Slug.
Yeah, but
Unless you go for a point booster, right?
I think
right after
Slark
that.
will go for Scotty after this.
Yeah.
Dyer might want to mine their
So we'll
top
see.
tower.
And it's going to be fine.
I like the fact that he delivered himself a clarity as well. It's just like a nice
It's a little nice touch.
Yeah, now he's gonna pour top and just get like 20 kills. Here we go.
20? I'll count them.
Maybe like 2,
Okay, 2 is good.
but 20 sounds.
20 is great, but 2 is good.
Here we go.
Okay.
Easiest
Do
fissure
they
to
have,
bounce.
do they have detection?
Nah, just
No?
fissure.
Oh, there's an invisible Brewmaster. Oh, and the Brewmaster doesn't. Oh, Brewmaster, you're well,
Somebody's cooking.
there's one.
Traded 1 for 1, but I mean, against Slarkus here,
Yeah.
it's Shadow Blade's on cooldown for now. They're actually gonna try to go on Sidoi. No way that's gonna work.
No. And I don't think. Just the Slug is kind of looking at this.
The Panda's out of ultimate form. He
What
has
is he
no
doing?
mana. He's right in there. He needs to buy his blink before that buy.
That
He's
was
got
a
gold.
bait.
He's got gold. He's got gold. He does buy it. He's gonna
Okay.
die here. Meanwhile, the
2
Mantis
kills.
gotta get out of there as well.
Yeah, but that's fine because BZZ, he tanked the ultimate, but now he's back into region mode. He will go back to base and TP back and fight.
Yeah. Again, mana intensive build. The silence actually goes on to a creep here. Mantis.
Oh,
no.
no.
Mantis is gonna get a
Oh,
kill.
no.
This thing's gonna run out just fine. Nice burrow strike, preventing the plasma field from coming
But
out.
Mantis has no damage now,
Oh,
so he
plasma
cannot
field
fight.
long range.
It's not in range, and as I said, he has no damage at all. virtus.pro are gonna get out of this cheap, I would say,
Yeah.
because they had a great advantage, they had a great fight. They could have made the mistake, but the silence on the creep kind of saved their, as I said, put them in trouble on what something that could have been an easy kill on the Weaver.
Oh no, Stallcat.
You know
Stallcat. Oh.
Oh no.
That's what a Shadow Blade will give you that a Blink cannot.
Yep.
The ability to scout the enemy jungle, go for that easy kill, and
Oh, and now Reeves.
Reeves is dead too.
Oh, DTPs, but no. Yodom securing the kill with that fissure, necessary fissure. It's not a kill steal. And G is gonna push his tower, and right now VP completely in control of the game. xGame. It's not only about what they have to do, it's how they have to feel. I mean, it feels like a repetition of the other game. They're just being outplayed.
But this game more so than the last game. Mid lane dead, easy silence onto equal, and I think we don't see Shadow Blade a lot on Slark because really good teams will not allow this to happen.
Yeah, it's very punishable.
But you can see that when it's not getting punished, you just straight up win the game. Because after those 3 kills, that BZ, he is just so farmed. How do
Yeah.
you stop this? This Slark is hitting level 11. He's got another 2,200 gold that he could go into his Scotty if he wants. And at that point,
Is he getting the point booster now? I think he's getting the point booster.
you just don't have an answer for the Slark.
Yeah. And no, he doesn't even buy. He's just like, okay, I have the money. Give me the mana. Get the
There
point
you go,
booster. There you go. And now ready to fight. They're smoked. There's ready. He has 3 invisibilities. He can smoke, jump into someone, then he can Shadow Blade, then he can ultimate. There's no stopping this lag. And xGame has to know something's going on because they're all
They do.
high in the tower.
They know.
But even if they know, Reeves, you're dead.
Yeah.
Man, you're just... Yeah. Nice ultimate, whatever. Doesn't change a thing. Now control is again on virtus.pro side. They're going to push this mid-tier 1 tower. There is glyph. Does it matter? It really doesn't. G will be able to push. And G actually went straight for the Acceptor instead.
Why not?
Technical difficulty.
I'll buy it.
Them dire buildings are
Yeah, G should actually just bottle BCC at this point. He needs the mana.
Yeah. Oh, and Mantis gets spotted and gets silenced
no.
and gets killed. Oh no, y'all. My God.
So during the drafting stage, we kind of talked about how xGame needs to get really far ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game is just not even like, because right now Weaver can't even show up to fight without getting blown up. By Slark pouncing him, by the silence coming out.
Yeah. I like when they were ultimate from Brewmaster.
Zador's too tanky for this.
Yeah.
Zador even went for Midas. He doesn't even care about the blink.
No, I mean it's so greedy. I love this. And I have to say, I don't like how the Brewmaster is playing.
Meanwhile, BZZ is stalking supports at this moment.
Yeah. BZZ is he's gonna try the stun. He could man up if he wanted to. That's a funny thing. He's pretty scary. He don't care about a damn thing. But I was saying I don't like what the fuck is playing the Brewmaster. I just like his decision making was really, really terrible. Even the first popped ultimate, which was forced.
Yep.
He decided to go all in.
Yeah.
And just didn't. It was like, okay, do or die. It's just like how I play the pubs. It's like I'm gonna get the kill and I'm gonna die anyways, and I don't care. But you cannot do that. Oh,
That
wow.
was a good follow-up. Instant kill on the Earthshaker.
Yeah, but not enough for the Slug. The Slug is gonna walk away. He's gonna regen. Zavzubol.
I think he has some very angry word for the Shaker. I think the Shaker just really frustrated him because every time he went into that creep wave, fissure into Link. And I think in a situation like that, maybe he just felt like he just wanted to make a goal and then break. Because if you slowly farm in that lane, you're not winning the lane.
No.
He just felt like maybe he needed to make a play. Unfortunately, the play worked against him and he fell further behind.
Yeah, and how between enemy lines, the Razor pops the ultimate. He has 3 people chasing him. He is too fast. Is he gonna die? He can't die here. I think he's gonna
I
die.
don't even see him. They have a
Look at that.
gem on Ancient Apparition. It's like a pretty, like a risky gem, but it will help you reward. It help you come back in the game. And if you're Mr. Slark, you just, it's like, hey, I need to pick off this guy. Because once you pick off Reeves, that's a huge goal investment that could go the other way.
Yeah, and Reeves cannot be alone anymore.
Yeah.
He has to stick to his friends. And I think he's choosing right by going next to the Bat Rider, because the Bat Rider right now is the guy that can stop the Slark.
Maybe.
Stop, not kill.
Yeah.
Delay
Maybe.
him. Have Reeves run away.
But this gem's already paying off. It killed the Razor, which previously was kind of
It dewarded
unstoppable.
2 wards.
2 wards,
And now it's gonna deward
a sentry.
Yeah.
So hey man, even if you lose a gem now, it's already sort of paid for itself.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to give a gem to the opponent team, but you don't have many wards anyway, so
Yeah.
there's not much to lose. And
Bottom
Stalk out
lane.
the smoke. He's gonna
Ice
jump on
Blast.
Seedoy. Ulti. Is that enough? Seedoy is gonna be dead? Yes, absolutely yes. Ancient Apparition gets the kill though, which is less than ideal.
Still, just going, you know, to
The
people's
Ancient
pockets.
Apparition's way. Woohoo!
It's fine, it's fine.
You can buy a Yule. Yay. You kind of want that going to the Brewmaster or the Weaver.
I think you need to get a Gold Scepter if you just want to survive this game.
Who?
Anybody on xGame.kz. Particularly if you're AA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when a Slark pounces you, you can't force that forward.
Nope.
So, I don't know.
The Dire might want to
That's
mine
fine.
that top
And now here comes another attempt of a gun. Is there
Oh,
smoke?
no.
I just-
Oh no.
Oh, they get spotted.
Silence, dead.
Silence.
Oh,
Mantis.
this is the ult.
Oh, well, awkward.
Gets dunked.
Primal split here. Let's see what the Brewmaster does. He actually decides to
Ooh.
stun. That is a huge epicenter.
Nice double barrel strike after the epicenter. Can they get a little bit more here? Earthshaker's picked
I
up
don't
in
know.
the air.
Yeah, they
Oh.
get the, and now, the miss on the
Reeves
Slark.
comes in. He
Slark
might
wants
not
to
be
kill
seen.
everyone.
He's gonna use his shadow. The barrel strike onto the ground. He's somewhat like stuck there. The Doom's gonna go on equal. He's gonna get pounced. The Doom's gonna take care of things to get the kill. And time to disengage here. Panda is ultimate's right now. But that was a good fight, I think.
I would take it if I was xGame.kz. I mean, you know that you couldn't kill the Slark. It was just really, really hard. But they got some money out of it. It was kind of like a 50-50 if you look at the golden experience change.
Did they only kill the 2 supports?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they got 1 more. They lost a Weaver though, so that's a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, but at this point again, you're 8 to 15. You'll take it. So it was a good attempt of a fight. Next time they might make more out of that. It was not terrible. And now G is going to just stand next to the Brewmaster and say, "You're not farming here because I am the one farming."
So very interesting item choice here as we see Ice Blast coming bottom. Maybe they're gonna try to burst down Jotum.
They missed.
Jotum was hiding in the trees. They're still gonna go for the play. The Shaker is gonna just disrupt it, but they feel like they need to kill G before he finish the BKB. G's already very tanky though, man.
Yeah.
Like 1850 health.
And 7 armor.
I don't think they're gonna get this kill. And here
Quite a
comes
bit.
VZZ.
Now he all wants to go and try to apply pressure, but xGame is already disengaging.
Yeah.
And they're drawing in the minimap a lot. They think they're
Gotta
in their
draw them
jungle,
lines.
but they don't know. No, they're not. Now they know. They're all bottom lane. And now they're pinging. And now they see that rune. That rune, not the
Guess
ward,
what's
not the
happening
rune.
to Dire?
And
Different
VZZ
thing.
see it as well because his passive will turned off.
Yep.
So easiest D ward. I love playing as support when there's a Slark on your team.
Oh,
Because Slark,
I thought you were going to say you like to play support Slark.
no. Yeah. If there's a good Slark that knows what's
Dire
up,
best
like,
do
he
something
just
about
tells
the
you
bottom
exactly where all the wards are.
Yep.
And
And then you get all that money.
yeah.
You know what? It's actually legit now?
What?
Support Huskar.
Why is it legit?
It is legit because Vitality. I know Vitality is pretty good now at level 1. And let's see what Afaka just. No. It's pretty legit at level 1. So with 1 point you can sustain yourself and the other player in your lane.
Okay.
You just need a couple clarities. Like essentially it's 1 clarity per usage.
So it's a heal.
Inner Vitality. So you have a heal. Your arrows zone out people really, really well. And once you get to level 3, you just like are pretty tanky and hard to kill in the lane. And if they kill you, you're still a support. You just create a lot of space.
Okay.
And the ultimate is good no matter how many items you have.
All right.
So
I can't say I'm sold, but you know. We'll let the viewers at home try their Slark or not Slark, Huskar support.
Huskar needs no items.
Mid tower could use
Think about
a
that.
hand.
He needs no items.
I do have to say that, you know, Flame Spears at level 1 and 2 are kind of like the bee's knees when it comes to lane harass. Yeah.
Radiant's tough.
Now a lot of damage into that top tower is gonna fall. And BCC wants to jump on the Bat Rider, but the Bat Rider has quick feet and dodges that. They cannot even get the mid-tier 1 tower. And xGame has to back off, having lost the tier 2 bottom tower. And now this is again the point where xGame has to make something happen. Is Roshan the right play right now?
For xGame? No, I definitely don't think so. They don't have enough damage. It will take them too long. And being cooped up in the Roshan pit against a Slark that could come in is not the winning recipe. I think the winning recipe is to make sure that this Weaver gets farmed. He's working on a Lincoln Sphere, and once he finishes it, he is no longer afraid of that.
You say that against a Doom
Less afraid.
and a Skywrath Mage.
Not no longer afraid, less afraid.
Yeah. And I mean, even with the
Still afraid.
Lincoln, you still get pounced and you still get fissured. I don't know. It just feels that the Weaver needs a Lincoln and another item. Like a Lincoln and a Manta.
Yeah, he needs a lot.
He needs a lot.
So
While the Slark has already everything he wants. I mean, where's the... Does he have an ultimate orb in the courier?
no, he's gone for a full BKB first,
Okay.
which I actually don't like this choice, because I feel like with a Scotty you're not really gonna die,
Yeah.
and you actually get more stats, or at least more mana, to support the way that you've been playing. So I'm not sure what he's got at the BKB for. He wasn't even close to dying the last fight, but why not?
Playing it safe. I
He's
guess.
already at a point that it doesn't matter what item he's gonna get. He's just so much more fun.
Yeah. And Watafaka right now has the Vlad and the point booster that's gonna maybe turn into an Aghanim, but much later. He's now helping the team. He helps the Weaver be a little bit more tanky.
Nope. Or sorry, Reeves. Reeves is dead.
Yeah.
The courier's dead too.
Dyer's
Oh, that's one
Oh.
kill. He misses the pounce, but that's
Well,
fine. He'll take the courier.
I think
over
Reeves
the
is
A.
gonna leave, and this is important because Reeves has the gem.
No, he doesn't. He used.
Yeah.
The courier delivered the gem, I
Yeah.
think.
He has the gem, and now Mantis wants to chase. Is there any? Yeah, there's ultimate. So BCC is completely fine if he has to be.
Is Mantis is not using his time.
Lapse.
Well, he's just not using his time efficiently.
He isn't using his time lapse either, but I don't know.
Oh,
that's
BZZ, he just uses. Oh no!
Oh, no, that's a
bang, dead.
Wow.
Doom
now
goes on
gold.
Motherfucker. I think this is a good time to engage. Even though you just got Doom, Burrow Strike's gonna come on here. Equal's gonna be a little out of the way. Motherfucker's gonna be dead. Meanwhile, I'm back on here. Supports are just killing each other back, right? Mantis, though, he's actually contributing a ton to this fight. Equal needs to get out. The Slark buyback, yes, indeed. He did. But that's gonna be the end of the fight. Everybody just disengage. I think that's a good fight.
Yeah, Mantis needed one more kill to kill Yol, one more hit to kill Yol. But with the help, the support coming, he chose to time lapse, run away. Yol lives, which if he had died, it would have been an interesting trade-off for xGame. xGame actually winning that fight just by the fact of they killing BCC.
The gold, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not just to kill the buyback as well.
Yeah. So a little bit of breathing room right now, and a little bit more gold and experience to Mantis, which is getting closer and closer to that Lincoln Sphere that might help the team.
What do you feel about virtus.pro's essentially triple BKB on the cores? Do you think they're actually overreacting? I mean, sure, like Ice Blast, Epicenter can do a ton, but I feel like if somebody just got like a pipe or a mech, that would have just benefited the team more, and you get to basically not have your 10-second BKB charges for the later portion of the game.
Wait, BCC is gonna get stunned and stuff. Is he gonna get? Oh no, nice dodge.
He's gonna get lassoed.
He's gonna get last.
He's
Yeah,
stuck in
trapped.
the trees.
He's trapped.
Okay.
He can't pounce. He can pounce now. Pop the BKB.
Oh, the Fisher's gonna
Oh,
be
the Fisher
good.
is so good.
Jottam this game is really winning every
He's a
lane. for-
really good air shaker.
Uh-oh.
And now it's time to re-engage. Look at that. The Shadow Blade comes. Is there a
Blade,
gem
Blade?
still?
No, actually they lost a gem, I think.
Yeah, I think they did.
Who has
It's gonna
it
go
now?
on someone. Oh,
Skywrath Mage has it.
Tolka. Tolka is gonna blink away. No, he doesn't make it. I meant TP away.
To the narrow maze with you.
I don't like the fact that Mantis is fighting. He's a great core to be fighting.
It's just how he plays the game. Like if you look at Mantis, that's how he played last game. He just cannot stay and farm.
I mean, he has a last game he played one of the game's best split pushers, and he didn't split push.
Yeah.
This game he has one of the better split pusher in terms that he's not going to get caught and die, but
Right.
he's also not. Oh no.
Oh, what a fuck. You have to prime and split. And see, that is the thing. Now he wants to go and fight as well.
Oh,
He's
he has
putting
to
himself in
use
a
it.
position. No, yeah, but like you just. Do you want to fight? Well, in this case, actually, he gets the kill. But now,
They
these
get
might,
more?
you know.
They might get more. Jotum has blink. No, he doesn't have blink, and he won't have blink as he dies here. Blink clap, easy kills.
Where's BCC? That's the question. Where's BCC? BCC was there, and I was like, well, this sounds like a mistake. But BCC didn't want to engage, so he kind of left his two supports to hang. And that is 500 gold going in xGame's way.
Why is there 2 couriers on the dire side? What's going on right now?
Some peanut Dota.
I'll take that.
It's like 28 minutes in, there's 2 couriers sitting in the enemy base. Okay.
And one is naked Greevo.
Yeah.
Shame. My Dota 2 is lagging, so I'm gonna watch yours.
Or Scrifts.
Or Scrifts. That's what I meant actually, but yeah. xGame, as I said, some good fights. Oh, the stomp. Sido finds the Sunkin. The Sunkin is gonna stun. But it doesn't matter because the damage is getting taken off. The
might be
ultimate from
baiting it.
Razor.
Into the enemy team though. Ice Blast hits like nothing. And here comes the BKB activation on G. And he's very tanky because of that. The ultimate gets turned on and everybody needs to run. What the fuck? He can't blink.
No.
He's just straight up walking out of there. Blink clap from Sador. The Doom's gonna come on from Wadafaka. Well, Doom is gonna secure the kill.
Mantis wants to fight again.
He's gonna get silenced. Get out of there, man.
Yeah, time lapses. Not a nice place to time lapse. But he gets to run away anyways, and now it's disengaging time for xGame.kz, but they're running away from their base. They have to find a safe place to TP. The jump, the pounce misses. They know where he is.
He's one fissure from death. Yeah.
That is a very optimistic TP, my friend. Not gonna make anything. And he actually manages to almost pop the Shukuchi, but it's not enough. And xGame.kz loses 3, and whatever hint of an advantage that they were getting in the last couple minutes is completely gone right now.
So
and
earlier, I was asking like whether triple BKB is even necessary because they're winning so hard.
Yeah.
We saw in that fight that when you activate the BKB on the Doom and the Razor, xGame just can't do anything.
Nope.
They just kind of ran around and allow Doom and as well as Razor to keep chasing them. So it seems like it is the correct choice.
Well, no, I mean, I still think BKB is a game-losing item.
In this scenario?
No, it's a game-losing item in general. It's like
Okay.
an item that increases your defense and makes it harder for the opponent to win rather than easier for you to win.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Lasso.
see the initiation here. We'll talk about that later. The lasso is going on the Razor. Razor pops the BKB right now and he just runs away. Sidoy gets a kill on the Bat Rider. And now Watafaka is trying to change Yol. Yol is getting a lot of damage, but he has a lot of charges on his magic ones as well. He's gonna get Cyclone. He's gonna get Dispelled on the Cyclone and a stun there, a clap. And he's not dead yet. Oh wow! The amount of damage he managed to do before dying, that's huge. Watafaka is gonna run away anyways. This is a kill, a trade. Support for Bat Rider, not that great, but now BCC comes to pick up the pieces.
Oh, the Burrow Strike gets dodged, and BZZ is trying to kill everybody. Panda is going to blink back, he's going to get a kill on equal. Now it's going on Mantis. That BKB is allowing to right click. And now going to get the gem kill as well. Or sorry, the sentry.
Yep. And now he's actually.
Meanwhile, Watafaka's not at the base. He's being chased. He's going to get doomed. I'm not sure why he was there or what he was thinking, but now he'll have 50 seconds to think about that turbo.
I said it before, I'm not liking how Watafaka is playing this game.
Yeah.
His decision making has been poor and things are not working out for him really well. Now BCC feels he can take the wall.
Jotum, he's just everywhere.
So good. If they lasso him, he would have died. And now he gets the lasso. There is no Doom. There is a clap. Huge clap on 2 Mantis and Stalker. Is he gonna die anyways? He's trying to run away, but Mantis perma-hasted all the time. He can't see it. Slurk is gonna regen all of his health.
Yeah, and Doom TP's out.
Doom TP's out. Perfect execution from VP. Not so good from xGame.kz.
So BKB game losing item you were saying earlier?
Yeah, it's a game losing item. So at this point, and BKB will help you. Of course, it will always help you. But it will help you more the more in disadvantage you are. Because the more damage your enemy can dish out to you, the more damage a BKB blocks. If the enemy, let's say, imagine for the sake of the example, that the enemy is a bunch of level 3 heroes. If you don't BKB, then still the damage that you get is minimal, right? So While the BKB actually helps nullify the damage, with the damage that they, or the investment that they do in going into a BKB, if they went into an offensive item, the difference in levels is such that they would have killed the enemy faster without needing to use a BKB.
I don't think it's a useless item in all situations, though. Like, imagine you're going.
I'm not saying it's a useless item. I'm saying it's an item that you get the most out of, the more you're behind.
Okay. So when you're ahead, you shouldn't be getting it.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was getting the picture with virtus.pro. Like, they were so ahead when they pick up those triple BKB, so that I felt like maybe you could get even further ahead, even faster, if you picked up, like, I don't know, a Maelstrom to farm faster. Like, that's just a silly example for, in this case, where like, you don't see Razor picking up Maelstroms. But my point is, you probably get further ahead if you just pick up another more offensive item.
Hey, I would be okay with the Slark picking a Maelstrom.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Stalkat, you are dead, my friend.
Somebody's cooking.
Like, I would have much rather see, for example, BZZ go Shadowblade into Scotty into like a Basher.
Did you notice that G popped the BKB in this fight? Fight. Gang.
Maybe a little bit misclick.
I don't know. I mean, can he misclick? Well, he was trying to switch threads.
Maybe.
I don't know. Seems like a misplay to me more than misclick. But they're gonna get this Roshan right now. With this Roshan that is going to go probably to Razor. Yep. This is time to push. It's time to extend that lead. Man, I miss that commercial. You weren't here when they played it. You were just like in hi, I'm AP.
Radiant's
Hello,
top
I'm AP.
tower
What?
taking hits.
Have we been having the plenty of ruby and emeralds in your pockets?
I miss that as well. Billy Bobby.
Billy Bobby!
Yeah, the commercial that we saw today was not great.
It's hard to top Billy Bobby, man.
Yeah,
gonna say.
we need more Billy Bobby. I wonder who the actor is. Should make more commercials. BZZ, waiting, prowling. Is he gonna find something? Mantis is trying to farm. He already has his Lincoln Sphere. Now he's going for his next item. Watafaka, trying to get close as well. Watafaka has his Aghanim Scepter. I don't think that's an item that changes anything at the moment.
No.
Him getting an Aghanim Scepter is not gonna make him stronger.
I actually think that Aghanim Scepter is a very poor use of his gold.
Yeah.
He already had the previous point booster, so basically he sunk 3,000 more into it. And I think 3,000 more is essentially halfway towards your, as we see, BZZ. Going for something.
Oh, what are you gonna do? It's Mantis, right? You're not gonna kill it anyways.
Sanking though.
That's Sanking, just Borrow Strikes away.
I think he should have got a play mail into either Shivas or Assault Carriers.
Yeah, I would have liked that too. Just a plate mail itself would have made him more tanky than finishing the Ag Scepter.
Well, now he hopes he's gonna just go in and not get
Oh, gee, he's
silenced.
actually kind of slow, but he has the Aegis, so he's fine.
Might as well blink, clap, and crit him and make him break that Aegis.
Yeah, I don't think you kill him anyways. He still has 800 HP, and now he's gonna. Yeah, now he's gonna.
There you go, blink, clap. There you go. Aegis is gonna get popped, and now the fight's gonna begin. BCC's down to about half health. So Joy comes in, he dooms on Mantis.
nice
so Mantis
hippie.
is straight up dead. Epicenter is gonna come in, doing a ton of damage. BZZ cleaning up though on IO3. Sadoy, he's gonna die as a result. Huge echo slam from Jadam. Sadoy's gonna die as a result. BZZ still fighting hard. He's very low. Anybody's gonna right click, burst right. That's gonna be onto the Sandstorm, cleaning up. Well, I actually think they're winning this fight. The buyback coming in from the Brewmaster. And they actually kill on G. Dice Blast! Hits! Nicely done here. Yo's gonna die as a result. That's a full team wipe. After, I think, 2 buybacks. Mantis had to buy back. Brewmaster had to buy back.
Look at that swing. That's a
gold swing.
3.2k gold swing. And the big winner, the Sanking and the Ancient Apparition, unfortunately.
How much did Sanking get? Sanking finished his Veils. He's got 2.3, right?
Yeah. He got 1,500 gold.
Can the Sanking carry? Like, what's the best item he goes into next to carry his team?
I guess.
Aghanims?
Bottom tower.
Like,
No.
the question is, do you think he needs more damage output?
I think he needs Shiva.
Or he needs more finesse? Until
I think he needs Shiva.
okay.
Shiva will help him just like increase his AoE, which synergizes with the fact that he has a Veil. And he will make his team tankier by just virtue of reducing the attack speed of the enemy.
Yeah.
I think that's what you go for.
I'm also looking at these BKB chargers. Apart from Slarks, it's all down to 5 seconds.
Right. What is
So-
Slarks?
It's a 7.
Is it 7? Okay.
So I think that's more of a nod towards an Aghanims if he indeed is going for one, because hey man, we saw how much damage he was able to do last game.
You know,
Last
I
fight.
don't think I mean, I had to do the math, but I did the math once, and just getting an Aghanims was pretty mediocre in terms of damage.
It's less mediocre when you have a Veil on top of that, though.
Oh, but I mean, fuck, I'm trying to get... It's just one more pulse.
Doesn't each pulse do more damage?
Aghanim Scepter pulse is 12. Sorry, 2 more pulses. No more damage.
No more damage, just 2 more pulse?
Just 2 more pulses. It is pretty mediocre. I
Yeah.
mean, it lowers the cooldown, I think.
Maybe you just get refresher?
Yeah, it lowers the cooldown by 30 seconds. But, 20 seconds. I don't go Aghanims. Aghanims is a bad item on tanking.
Yeah, I think Aghanims...
And
Well,
especially here.
I got Aghanims on Puck before Puck had that coil break buff, which, by the way, you know,
I think it's a good change.
I mean, we suggested, right? In our
that's
patch
why-
log.
that's why I think.
That's why it's good.
That's why it's
But
good.
I'm a big proponent on Aghs, on a lot of heroes that has bad Aghs upgrades, because having the stats is just not bad.
Yeah.
In this case, though, I think King needs to carry his team. So you need more stuff. So I completely agree with you. I think Shiva's is a great choice.
Like
Hex
even
is not bad.
Shipstick, yeah.
Hex is not bad. He's got 3.1. I would go as far to say, hey man, Radiance is also...
No.
Hey man, you amplify that burn down.
I would get a knee blade before.
That's true, that's true.
And Mantis is getting
dead.
doomed. He's gonna disappear.
This is not where you want to take a fight, but they're fighting it right now. Buyback into coming right in here. Equal, well, I think he's dead.
There goes your carry, I guess.
Yeah.
But Cedar's gonna die.
Well, they got a Slark as well. Big echo style from Jodam.
is playing out
Well,
of his
Mantis
mind today.
is going to survive.
No,
He
Mantis
is going
fine.
to survive. Jodam's going to kill himself as a result
Yo.
here. Yeah, Mantis has enough damage to get the kill. He's going to survive as a result as well.
Yeah.
I think you can even kill G if you want to play brave.
They kind of want to kill Yol now.
Woo!
Oh my god. Yolk is a back rider, which is a bit unfortunate. But now
he gonna come in?
Mantis wants to chase.
Mantis is thinking about it. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they are.
definitely thinking
Yeah,
about
they
it.
are. These Reeves with the bait.
Well,
Okay.
Ice Blast. It's not a bait. They're going to get the kill on him. He's going to die as a result. That's fine. That's fine trade. It's a good trade. Somehow, someway, xGame.kz just won 2 fights in a row where fights should not have been won.
No, and let's see who got. Look at that. It's not much of a goal change this time. It's a little bit over 1K, but now the goal is going to the Brewmaster and the Weaver, which is always nice.
Oh, that team fight recap only showed that last half of the fight.
Okay,
so
okay.
That's not
Damn you,
accurate.
team fight recap.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, again.
And critically, I think this time it's Mantis that's got the later portion of the gold for the fight, even though he had to buy back. Look at his gold. He's sitting at 4,800. So Desolator is the normal standard item choice. The new cool thing is Maelstrom.
I think Butterfly. I honestly think Butterfly here.
Well,
I think you
Doom
need
does
the
not
evasion.
disable it anymore, right?
Yeah, I think you need the evasion. You're facing a Razor, you're facing a Slark. I think you're dead.
And there goes that gem. I mean, I was gonna say, hey guys.
Yeah, a little bit greedy, but 84 seconds to think. xGame, if they want to push right now, the Razor is going to come back right now. This is not an Acceptor. Yeah, it is an Acceptor Ancient Apparition Ultimate.
Yep.
So Yol is going to have to go back.
I gotta say, man, the support plays of this game are just out of the mind.
Yeah. Yodam.
Jodam on the Radiant side and Reeves as well as
Equal in the tanking. It's been really good. And Equal saving his money, 3.2K. Please don't tell me you're going Radiance.
I think buyback is probably what's going
Yeah, but he has more than enough for buyback. How much? He needs 12,000.
Buyback's on cooldown for him as well. Right now, 45 seconds.
What's Equal doing? Okay,
He's scaring them, man, giving them that Veil debuff.
Bailey's really good because debuff lasts a really long time. You can almost perma.
The Doom
Bailey.
goes on Stallcat. That's gonna force him back. They're gonna get this Rax for sure. No questions asked. So, Ice Blast. That's gonna hit. Blink Burrow. That's hit on 2. BKBB forced out
the
here.
silence.
Oh no.
And the Echo Slam again, just destroying any possibility for Wadafucker to actually create some disruption. And now, without the Weaver, without the Brewmaster, does Brewmaster have buyback? No, he doesn't.
I also think that maybe BKB is just straight up better for Brewmaster. So that doesn't happen. You blink in, you don't get silenced.
Yeah.
At least not by the...
the Doom was used.
Yeah.
So he was golden. Unfortunately, xGame.kz.
I don't think they were still as far behind us
As last game.
as 2 fights ago.
Okay, yeah.
Like 2 fights ago, it looked like they were losing the game, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Here, not too bad.
They don't have any more place to farm. That is a problem. Now Mantis, he went for the Desolator. This item will give him a good thing. I still think that the Butterfly would have been the better choice, but he didn't have enough money for the Butterfly.
Yeah. I think both items would not help if he gets Ancient Sealed and killed.
Yeah.
But Desolator will allow him to do much more if he gets to attack. Butterfly to me is a great item if you get another item on top of that. So maybe he'll get Butterfly after this.
BZZ. Fine, start cut.
This boss is gonna hit here.
Okay, it's a lot of damage. Either with the Stomp again, really good. Now that Chivas is gonna get killed, Storkat. And Mantis is trapped. Can he run away?
Oh,
he actually gets BZZ.
Equal's coming in. Epicenter is going to be on top. The Veil. Oh my God, the damage output. They're going to get the kill. And Mantis somehow surviving through with a TP coming out on Yo. He's going to make it back home. But at the end of the day, it's Slark dying one more time. It's Doom dying.
Look at the gold change. Look at the 4,000 gold difference.
The comeback mechanic is real. But, I mean, look at the big gold graph, though. I think that's, sure, you see the big change here and there, but gold graph.
Yeah, but wait until it updates. It's not updated yet.
Okay.
It's going to be a 4,000 gold swing back. I mean, it goes from 15,000 gold difference to 10,000 gold difference.
It's still a big lead for virtus.pro.
Yeah. It's not updated yet, but that's the thing. Wait for it, Script. It will take time.
Scriff is just giving
I
us
don't
the
know.
disco.
I give up. It still is a big difference. Razor gets the Axe Scepter. That is when Razor gets the scariest. He has both Axe and Refresher.
Yeah. And they can't kill him quickly enough.
Here comes the dip in the kill. And again, Doom is not getting any stronger other than the fact that he has 2 Dooms now. Razor is at the peak. And I would dare even say that Slark has 1 more item to go for, and then it's just like, it just doesn't matter anymore.
Well, let me talk a little bit about the Razor. Not only is he getting to ultimate, which, you know, we all know how much damage that one's going to do. Getting to use your BKB a second time isn't irrelevant. In fact, against a Sanking who basically waits out all the BKB and coming with Epicenter, getting to use that second BKB is absolutely ginormous. So I think Razor is going to be the carry for virtus.pro in the next 2 group fights.
Yep.
And it's up to xGame to basically dance around both BKB.
And the Sankin decides to go for Hex.
Yeah. Not a bad choice.
Not a bad choice at all. He's waiting for that little bit of... I think he has a goal now. Yeah, he has a goal now. Yeah. He bought everything. Yeah. So he gets a full Hex going for him. That's going to allow him to have better initiation as well. He even drops the Scythe of Bias to get his 1 value.
Magic Stick, hey man.
Even though just like right now he has insane MP regen, hey, whatever works. Now they're trying to push. Finally, xGame to the offensive, going to the other side of the jungle.
Oh, initiation of Jadam. He blinks back out, but he looks like he was going for Razor's head.
He hits it, creep.
Oh no, the Hex was missed. It looks like everybody's gonna have to back out. But they did force a BKB. I think it was a 5 second.
Yeah. I mean, they could re-engage. And now, BZZ looking for blood. He doesn't find it, just runs away. But yeah, he hexed a creep.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I like what they're doing, though. They're not just sitting back in the base and waiting.
No.
They're feeling like they could go out of the base and make something happen.
This is their time. In experience-wise, they're even. Gold, they're way behind. But experience-wise, they're even.
We're getting quite a bit of game here. Do you think xGame could actually take this one? Or are they like still very far behind? Or do they think it's actually even now?
Once the game gets past the 40 minutes, it can be everyone's. It just can, like, anyone can win the game if the opponent screws up with their buybacks, or they just take a really, really bad team fight. Even more now, because even if the opponent buys back, if you get a full team wipe, it's a big swing in gold and experience. So I would say xGame can take this.
So one thing I do want to mention about like the goal graph and how we should not rely on it is that, especially with the 6.82 now, if you're in the xGame's position, as we might see a fight break out very soon. Yo, he's coming in. He's actually coming in very hard. What is he doing?
Oh.
He's trying to initiate.
It's a bait.
Okay, Yo Scepter's going to come in. The Brewmaster is going to use the ultimate. They got a Hex on Sedoy. If you could force that 4 BKB. Okay. A ton of items used quite randomly.
I don't understand this team fight.
All right, they'll back off.
Yeah.
Eagle is actually going forward.
No.
No.
Okay.
Do you I think I've seen this situation a lot, which is the situation that you're technically behind in xGame.kz's scenario of 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
But the game's actually very even.
Yeah.
So every time you trade kill, you're just making a bankroll.
I mean, in reality, different heroes,
Use gold differently?
yeah. And some heroes don't need that much gold to function.
Yep.
And the way xGame has his gold distributed means that even though they're 10,000 gold behind, it doesn't feel like much. It feels like they're 2,000 gold behind.
Yeah, because for heroes like Bat and Sand King, once you get your blink, you're kind of set.
Yeah, you're good. And even the Brewmaster, which is the hero that was not making much, now he has a plate mail, and he is very close to being able to finish that cuirass.
Yeah, in terms of this next upcoming fight, let me check on the buyback status. There is none on Weaver. Oh, actually, he just picked it up.
Nice.
And that's the key thing. Also, Weaver's got Aegis, and now a Daedalus. This Weaver is actually packing a punch now. Okay, I mean, if Weaver does not get dealt with, and it's going to be hard to deal with him, considering that he has 2 lives, I feel like xGame is going to be poised to win all of the fights, but obviously it comes down to execution.
Yeah, and the Aegis is going to expire anytime now.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I don't see the timer yet, but it has to be at least like 1.5 minutes left, not more than that.
Also, I'm not sure why Ice Rock keep nerfing the Aegis. I thought 6 minutes was already the sweet spot in terms of timer. Are we going to see like 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes?
No, I think 5 minutes is fine, but the problem...
That's what I said for 6 as well, you know?
6 is fine as well. I just think that when you revolve the game so much around the Aegis, it's just like having the Aegis for farm is bad.
Yeah.
Like that makes games boring. When you have an Aegis and you're like, okay, I have the Aegis now, let's fight. That's good. When you have like, okay, I have the Aegis, like let's go back to the 10-minute Aegis.
Yeah, let's farm for 10 minutes.
Let's farm for 10
Here
minutes.
comes initiation. They're going to hex on BZZ. Burrow
nice.
Strike. Where's the Jotum Fissure? They really needed that. They're going to burst him down. Here comes the Jotum Ultimate, though. How much damage can he actually do? GGG is going to pop up double ultimate, and they're going to get a couple of kills as a result, but they could just wait him out. In fact, you can see Mantis, the 800 damage crit.
Cedo, you're the next.
Oh my god. They're going to focus on Sedoy. Yeah, he's going to get on secondary Doom. No, they're going to focus on Yul. Yul Force Staff. Look at the damage I'm going to attack. Yules is going to survive, but they don't care about him
Cedo
anymore.
survives, and
Why did... Okay.
they
They're
try
gonna
to
go
cancel
Yul.
the TP, but...
I feel like Doom was the more
okay,
prize
Equal is
kill.
like, I'm not done.
Ooh, there's a Hex. Okay.
There is no Burrow Strike.
Oh, he blinks back out. I felt like they could have just got some tower
I think he will
damage.
keep chasing.
Ice Blast? That's not gonna...
Yo, it is...
Why don't they just push the lanes or go for Roshan?
I think they push lanes down.
Radiant's bottom
And they
tower
can
is
go
in
through
pretty
back the
sight
region
right
here.
now.
Oh, Roshan's not alive, excuse me. Yes.
I missed the teamfight recap again there, but it's probably a lot of gold.
So unfortunately, despite the fact that xGame won a big team fight, they don't have anything to show for.
Okay, here's the thing. Remember last Dreamleague? This is where I would say, it doesn't matter. When
Right.
they kill 4, it doesn't matter. No, it matters.
Now it does.
Now it does matter.
You get a lot of gold.
You get a lot of gold, and let's just take a look individually. Equal, what does he have? He has 1,600 gold. Like, he can get Boots of Travel if
I mean,
he
look
wants.
at the gold graph, though. That's just like the experience graph.
Yeah, and the gold
It's
graph
just
is
a-
also
yeah, huge
getting
dip.
very scary. Bad Rider, he has the Gold Scepter, so really hard to kill. Gold Scepter for Ancient Apparition as well. Brewmaster finishes AC. That is a huge swing. I'm gonna say something. Like, I like something that I think LD did sell once.
I'll take it.
Is
Just once.
just once, yeah. So I'm gonna say it again. Going AC is going into an arms race.
Okay.
Like, it's like having a nuclear bomb.
It's like, I
Like,
have
if you-
AC, do you have yours?
You need yours.
Okay.
Okay, here's the
Oh
fight.
no, the Hex
Oh.
actually was used poorly. Equal's gonna get blown up, and the carry's gone. Everybody back the hell out. Mantis, he needs to run.
Oh, nice
Jotum's
stop.
gonna hit. I think he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
One more fissure on Jotum. Hazard intense.
Oh, now he's dead.
What a pounce!
Now he's dead.
That was some Michael Jordan stuff going across the ledge, and they don't have him for 95 seconds. Is there buyback?
He has buyback.
Okay.
He has
Still,
buyback.
still not a good situation, but great pushing out from the top lane here. You can see that motherfuckers are actually going back to that. They didn't push out all the lanes.
Yeah. And
no.
they need to defend me as
They
well.
need a buyback because if Razor gets in the base and double
How long is
ults-
it now? It's gone. He has to have any ult. But he has 2 ults in 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are they gonna just backdoor the top without the Razor ult? I don't think they can.
I think you wait. But I think you try and force the buyback. Yeah. And now you
the buyback.
I want to mine their top tower.
Still hitting it.
No breaking through the
That was a
dire
bad
structures
glyph.
for
That
now.
was a terrible glyph.
That was an odd glyph.
Because I say bad and terrible because you need to save that for the double Razor ult.
Yeah. But I mean, they kind of did that by pushing the top and the bottom lane as well. So VP, they just go back. They just try to re-establish the control in the lanes. And by that, they will not be able to push the top lane again. So it gives time for the real carry, Mr. Equal, to respawn. And it also gives time for Weaver to think of their next item as well, because now they can farm their jungle a little bit, they can farm that mid lane.
Well,
they
Weaver
can
can't farm,
Asians.
because he just bought
Oh,
back.
Weaver can't farm.
Yeah, but
That is
everybody else can. I think if you're virtus.pro, your priority Doom target is actually just tanking. Like, forget Whatafaka, forget the Weaver. The most disruptive person is a tanking that's landing 2-man burrow strikes every 10, 11 seconds.
2 burrow strikes and a hex.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't land it on crits, but hey.
So last time Equal, he hexed the Slark, and the Slark obviously immediately dispelled it with Dark Hack. And Equal got doomed, and that was the fight.
Yep.
That was actually the fight.
Yep.
So if you're virtus.pro, if you're doomed with a blink and refresh orb, you make sure one of those dooms go on the tanking.
Yep.
Also now 4K on Whatafaka, I think he goes BKB. Although I don't think he has a slot for it. He has to drop his TP.
And you don't want to drop your TP now. Like, I think you go bots, and then you think of the
BOT,
next
okay,
item.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, you need to push. And he's really, really well prepared for the push now, because he has the AC and the Vlads. So he by himself can push a lot, just blink away, try to TP out. And even if he gets caught out, the good thing about the Brewmaster is that he's not critical for the team.
Yeah. What a game. I mean,
What a life. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Well, PCZ is.
Oh, BCC, jumping? No, nothing. Good. How's your game, Andy?
It's over.
Who won?
I don't want to spoil.
We're
I'm sure
spoiling
people are
anyways.
stream hopping
Don't
anyways.
spoil arenas.
Damn it. Well, we don't know how the other game ended.
We
but
might-
This is actually a really good game.
Yeah, this is.
Holy cow, 15
So,
minutes.
virtus.pro,
They were ahead. They were so ahead. And then about 3 BKBs, and we're like, both Bruno and I are face palming.
yeah.
And then
And then they started losing the game because they didn't turn their advantages into advantages.
BKBs are game-losing items.
see, what did I say? I think
EE
BKB
saw
are
us
great
like
in
that.
certain situations, and the situation where you're like 10K go ahead, you don't need triple BKBs in your course,
Yep.
especially when you're not finishing the game.
Yeah. And the Basher now on the Slark is a nice touch, but then again, with so many Ghost Scepters, the Slark is getting less and less relevant. You just cannot target the supports. There's dusts on the Sun King, just to counter that Shadow Blade, even if he spends the Shadow Dance first. And Equal, he also has 2.5k gold.
I
So-
just want to make sure if Dire have any smokes left. They don't.
I still think Mantis needs to go
They
for a
see,
butt
they
fight.
see him. They see him. Again, the situation this time for Stallcat is if he initiates on BZZ, he's got to be very aware what Jotum is.
Yeah, oh, the jump on
Whoa,
Equal.
initiation. He's gonna actually pop
Equal.
BKB. Meanwhile, I'm not sure where the Echo Slam actually went.
No, they
BZZ.
kill Equal. They
kill
went for Equal.
Okay, yeah, Equal's a carry, but Equal bought back. Sadoi's gonna be okay. Meanwhile, Stallcat dies. Stallcat's gonna buy back as well. Mantis, time lapse. They're trying to run away from the Razor Ultimate, and they gotta. He's just not. He's got the Gold Scepter. He's getting it linked up. Look at how quickly he drops. Equal.
Oh,
he
Mantis
gets the
disappeared.
hex off. Burrow Strike. The epicenter being channeled right in the middle of the fight. Oh my God, they're killing GG straight up dead. I think he barely survived. Meanwhile, BZZ comes in and clean up, and that's it.
Yeah.
That was such a messy fight.
It was horrible, but they did the right thing. They targeted Equal straight away. They went Echo Slam, Doom, everything on him. They took him out of the fight. They forced him to buy back. Even if they buy back, he didn't get there on time.
Yeah.
By the time he got there into the fight, he was alone again. And by being alone, he was an easy kill. And now, speaking of huge changes in gold, this is a 6,000 gold change in favor of VP.
Yeah, I think gold
And that spells game.
maybe not matter so much. Buyback coming in from AA. I'm not sure why he didn't buy back, but the Ice Blast is going to hurt a little bit on the bottom lane. Unfortunately, they just don't have enough. Whatafaka gets doomed, and he's just sitting in the base right now.
Yeah. And Reeves is gonna feed. By feed, I'm just saying. He's doing whatever he can to stop
Tactical
it.
defending the racks for like 3 seconds.
Yep. And the Raxes are gone. Creeps are hitting the buildings. Tier 4 number 1 is fallen. There's a
That mid tower.
What a
courier.
tough game.
Why is that courier here?
But I don't think they can hit the courier.
No.
It's just sitting in the throne.
I can't even click it.
Yeah.
That is it. They're gonna secure the Mega Creeps, which
Dire's lost the top tower.
is a safe play.
They have
MVP?
Glyph, by the way. They're just not using it.
Wow.
Dyer's
Would
top
you?
rags is all
Might as well, man.
Doesn't matter. I would BM use it.
there's a glyph.
Yeah. I would have BM used it when the throne is like on 50 HP.
I mean,
Dyer's top
I
rags.
think XGame could actually defend against Mega Creeps for a while.
Radiant's
I don't think so.
making creeps.
They're gonna try. Here comes the initiation.
Stall
Stallcat
Cat is
dead.
gone.
Echo Slam. My God. Jottam MVP for the series. for me.
Absolutely.
Or the game.
At the game, at least.
Yeah. Where's the Weaver? They need big man Weaver to come back.
The Brews are gone. The only one alive is the small one. He gets Abyssal Blade. Yeah. That is GG. Are they gonna call it? Are they not gonna call it?
Sanking's coming back very soon. Mantis? I don't know. Oh, he's got a time lapse now.
No time.
Yeah, it seemed like XGame Gaming has already like mentally given up. They're just like feeding one kill. They're not looking into the whole. It was a kind of a very, very strong comeback from XGame, but lacked a little bit of finesse at the end.
Not enough. Absolutely. And VP is going to take game 2 of the 3 best of ones.
Yep.
So they're 2 points already. They can get 3 points if they win the next
The
best
ace,
of one.
the all kill, whatever you call it.
Ace, yes. And that is going to be great. But we will have to go to a really quick break before we go there. Oh,
Not
actually
yet.
no, because
You know, one thing I think they should have done this game is that Weaver should have actually put the Lincolns on the Sanking.
yeah.
Because I actually think Sanking is the most important thing. If Weaver dies, you buy back and you time lapse. Sanking dies, you can't buy back and time lapse. So I actually think that should have been a play. Who knows?
That is one of the plays that could have happened.
Could have
again.
changed the-
Could have changed the thing. Watafaka kind of underperformed during most of the game as well. He didn't create this space with the Brewmaster.
Yeah.
It kind of like even that at the end of the game, but the fact is that he was losing so consistently that mid lane and he couldn't make the best out of those first 2 or 3 primal splits.
It was just Jottam. Jottam was like always fissure blocking,
Yeah.
made G's job a lot easier. Like to the point where Watafaka was all chatting like, Jottam, get the hell away from my lane. I'm having a really tough time. And maybe he just got tilted, you know. From Jottam, man, MVP. Really.
Jordan MVP of the game with 6 kills, 10 deaths, 15 assists, but a lot on his plate. He had the Blink Dagger and the 4 stuff in the end, which is all that mattered. And as I said before, VP is going to take this game. xGame.kz, at least they show that they have what it takes to take a game.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe this team can win.
A lot of resiliency. Just need a finesse.
Yeah. But you should ban the Razor,
You should.
because G is really good on the hero.
games in a row.
Having said that, you should ban this stream as well, at least for a few minutes. We'll be back after the break, and we will see the third game between virtus.pro and xGame.kz. See you in a bit.